There is a manganese boom in the country, and one of the areas that's also benefiting from it is Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape. It's become a huge investment nationally and also in the province. But at what cost? What effect does this manganese have on people, industries and the infrastructure in the Markman area? Manganese trucks run 24 hours per day, 7 days a week on the road. These are trucks delivering the mineral from the mines and those taking it to the harbour. The damage on the road is evident. Roads and stormwater systems were never designed to handle this level of heavy-duty traffic. But the population of this industry is impacting others operating in Markman. Chris Collett produces cement products across the road from the manganese storage facility. He wants something to be done.
Yeah, well, it's not just the damage of the roads that's a problem. It affects our customers that are coming into the road. The potholes all over Markman Industrial. So we're not sure how much business we're losing from the guys that do collections. It's very difficult to get people here because they know that Markman is an absolute mess. So that's not a good thing. We have a lot of problems with the dust. It lands on our roof, on our solar panels. So our solar panels are inefficient. As you know, we've got a water crisis in Port Elizabeth. We can't harvest any rainwater off any of the roofs because it's contaminated. It's got all the manganese in it. And we've got to cover all our products. It's adding cost to our production, to our packaging, and then we have to repack and wash and clean and so on, and still no one's actually doing anything about it.
The roads in Markman are bad. There's a lot of potholes. Every day we have punctures, tire busts, and the rims of the tire damages, shocks of the cabs. So our maintenances on our trucks are very extremely high. Secondly, we have a problem of people don't want to come and work for me. I lost some good people because they cannot drive with a normal car on these roads. If you don't have a 4x4, you cannot drive here. These roads is about 200 vehicles plus per day. And the people rather want to go to I have a container depot, and therefore it is difficult for outside people to come to my business because I am at the end of the road. So they have to travel half an hour, maybe 15 minutes over a 2-kilometer period. Just to be here and be in time to offload their containers. So I'm losing business of some of the customers don't want to come to my depot anymore.
Workers in the area are also concerned about the effect of the manganese dust on their health.
The guys, they are tired of this dust of manganese because every day we experience this dust of manganese. Can you imagine you are working outside here? Can you imagine you experience that dust in future can affect your health in future? Because some of the guys, they are coughing with this dust. Some of the guys, they get ill with this dust of manganese. That's the problem what we are facing with manganese.
Only one company is licensed to store and move manganese ore. But there are allegations that others are operating illegally on municipal land. An environmental impact study has been done in the area around the depot. The results of the study paint a bleak picture.
It's inhumane, it's against the environmental principles, it's against environmental laws that we have in our country. And really, for people to operate here is not conducive to good operating conditions. Workers don't want to come to work because they're exposed to the dust. Some companies have closed down already, and no new companies want to come and set up in this condition. So not only is it a health and safety impact, it impacts on new business development, new job creation, and all of those things. So something has to happen, and it hasn't happened in 3 years. So it's being allowed to deteriorate over the time, and it's a short period of time. But we need the municipality to come on board. We need all the departments to come on board and sort this out.
The municipality says the international demand for manganese to the harbour in Gqeberha remains high.
Roads in Markman have been fixed repeatedly. The problem is not fixing the road, but the problem is that Markman as an area was never developed to accommodate such heavy loads on trucks, and certainly not at the volumes that we see in Markman. So the problem is not fixing the roads. We can fix the roads every 6 months, but the reality is that we'll be spending 50 million rand on roads that will be damaged within the next 3 months. The problem is regulating the space there and making sure that the operators stick to responsible practices, and the traffic impact that they exert on the roads as well as the surrounding areas must be mitigated.
The municipality says it's also issued a standard operating procedure to all manganese operators in the metro. Efforts to get a comment from the manganese operators in Markman were not successful. Lerato, Fekisi, SABC News, Gqeberha.